What was the significance of the Battle of Hastings in 1066? The Battle of Hastings, which took place on October 14, 1066, was a pivotal event in English history that had far-reaching consequences for the country's monarchy, culture, language, and governance. Its significance lies in several key aspects. 1. Norman conquest of England. The Battle of Hastings marked the climax of a series of events in 1066 that led to the Norman conquest of England. It was a battle between the invading Norman forces led by Duke William of Normandy, later known as William the Conqueror, and the English army, led by King Harald II. 2. Establishment of Norman rule. William's victory at Hastings resulted in his coronation as King of England on Christmas Day, 1066. This event marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. The Normans, originally Viking descendants who had settled in Normandy, in modern-day France, brought their feudal system, legal traditions, and language to England. 3. Impact on the English language. The Norman conquest had a profound influence on the English language. While Old English, Anglo-Saxon, continued to be spoken by the common people, the Norman nobility and clergy introduced Latin and Old French, the language of the Normans, into the English language. This linguistic fusion eventually led to Middle English, a precursor to modern English. Many English words today have their origins in Norman French. 4. Legal and administrative changes. William the Conqueror implemented a centralized system of governance and administration in England. The Domesday Book, a comprehensive survey of English landholdings and resources conducted in 1086, exemplifies this effort. Norman legal traditions, such as the jury system and the notion of royal justice, were introduced and played a significant role in shaping the English legal system. 5. Feudalism and land ownership. William redistributed land in England among his Norman followers as a reward for their support during and after the conquest. This resulted in the establishment of a feudal system in England. The feudal system entailed a hierarchical structure of land ownership, with the king at the top, followed by nobles, barons, who swore allegiance to the king in exchange for land. Below the nobles were vassals, and at the bottom were the peasants who worked the land. 6. Long-term dynastic effects. The Battle of Hastings and the Norman conquest had significant dynastic consequences. William's dynasty, known as the House of Normandy or House of Blois, ruled England for generations. It set the stage for later conflicts like the 100 Years' War between England and France, and played a role in the development of the Angevin Empire, which included vast territories in France. 7. Cultural and architectural influences. The Normans brought their architectural and cultural influences to England, including the construction of stone castles, cathedrals, and abbeys. This Norman architecture significantly impacted English medieval architecture. The Bayeux Tapestry, an embroidered cloth depicting the events leading up to the Battle of Hastings, is a valuable historical and artistic artifact that provides insight into this period. In summary, the Battle of Hastings in 1066 was a pivotal moment in English history, leading to the Norman conquest, the establishment of Norman rule, changes in language and culture, legal reforms, and the introduction of feudalism. Its consequences are still evident in England's cultural heritage, language, and governance today.